So this is where Michael King makes sense for the Yankees. He's now a free agent. He's the first guy to draw first blood in free agency. He had a mutual option with the San Diego Padres, and he declined it yesterday. So he's officially a free agent and open to sign with any team. Okay, this is where it makes sense. One, he's got Yankee ties. He was part of the trade that finalized the Juan Soto acquisition. Okay, he's shown willingness to come back here. But again, he would be a very reliable number 4, number 5 starter as a 30-year-old who represents an upgrade of what we have now. It would make it a little bit easier to package someone like Luis Hill or even Will Warren in a trade to a team that needs arms with controllable years in exchange for a contact bat, right? This is where it makes sense. Again, it makes sense on a 3 or 4 year deal. Okay, that's probably what he's going to cost. If I had to guess, if I had to guesstimate, this is where it doesn't make sense, is if he's tendered a qualifying offer. Keep in mind, now that his option has been declined, he is eligible for a qualifying offer. That would change things because then he would require a forfeiture of 2 draft picks and $1 million in international money, which is about 20% of the allocation that the Yankees have for signing international players. And they're already tied with the number 1, or connected with the number 1 international prospect, Juan Diazagen, is a shortstop from the Dominican Republic. They are projected to sign him. This would make it much more difficult to do that. So it forces the question to the Yankees, if we're going to sign anybody that's attached to a qualifying offer this offseason, anybody, who's it going to be? Michael King or somebody like Kyle Tucker? My guess is going to be somebody like Kyle Tucker. Just remember, though, they lost 2 draft picks last year when they signed Max Fried. And that affects them this year in the draft. So any forfeiture this year affects them in the 2026 draft. Right, 2027 draft. So that's where it doesn't make sense. It also doesn't make sense if you're looking to get a 6-year deal for Michael King. Okay, and it also doesn't make sense if they're not going to add relievers on the back end to him as well. If all these things happen, it doesn't make sense, and I'm going to be pursuing somebody like Tatsuya Imai, who we've already profiled from Japan. He's got a skill set similar to Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And those pitchers have been translating quicker recently to the majors than the hitters have. So that's where it makes sense. That's where it doesn't make sense. Let me know what your thoughts are. Would you go after him or not? Talk to you next time.